This box isn't a waste. It's actually part of the product. Let me show you. Now it's a stand. And that decision tells you a lot about how this product and device was designed. Seed Studio sent me this device, but the evaluation, of course, is completely independent. Now this is part 2 of the SenseCAP AI Watches series, and we're going to be focused now on the unboxing, physical design, the sustainability, and the first impressions. The packaging is compact and minimal, but more importantly, it's reusable. The product becomes a stand and actually not an afterthought. But you see, this matters. See, sustainability isn't just about materials, it's about usefulness. Now this design reduces waste, it extends value and signals thoughtfulness before the device is even powered on. And that's quite impressive for the price of this device. In fact, that's very impressive. You see, the device itself is small, it's solid, it's purposeful. And you immediately notice the camera, the display, the speaker, and the USB port. And there's more than one USB port as well, depending on how you want to charge the device, whether that's in the stand, by the back, or flat on a table or a top, which is at the bottom. Now, that tells us something. That tells us that actually there are some things that stand out, such as the expansion options, because this is not a sealed product, it's a platform. And expandability changes the relationship between the user and the product. Now, instead of asking, well, what does this do? Actually, the user starts to ask a different question. What could this do? Because there are groove connectors in the back of the device, modular inputs, and that signals experimentation ultimately. The design decision clearly targets the curious, adaptive users or adaptable users, not the passive consumers who just want to use it and go and be happy with how it is out the box. But when we start thinking about privacy and trust signals, because remember this device does have a camera, any device that can see or listen needs to clearly communicate trust. Hardware indicators does matter. Local processing matters. User-defined behavior matters. See, all of these things matter. Now, these signals reduce ambiguity, and ambiguity is the enemy of trust. Now, on first power up, the interface is very, very minimal. The device communicates a state, but not always intent. Now, you know something is happening when you turn on the device, but you don't always know why something is happening. Now, this is where the physical UX meets the interaction UX. So these two areas now start to blend together because there's that line that's being crossed. And this is when the next UX case study begins, because the unboxing, it sets expectations, and these expectations are fairly impressive. A company that thinks about sustainability and reuse. Now, the physical design does signal intent, but now it's time to test whether the experience delivers on those signals. Part 3 is the full UX case study on that. Stick around, stay present, stay curious. See you in the next one.